Welcome back to another episode of Sky Factory 2.5. As I said at the end of the last episode, if you have any questions about the machines or whatever I have done here, or you have some suggestions about what I should be doing next, leave a comment down below and I will be addressing those questions and suggestions in the coming episodes. In the last episode, I created the reinforced watering can and now I have implemented them into use. I pretty much made a complete overhaul of my farming over here, and I will quickly run down what has happened. Oh snap. Okay, so as I'm cleaning this I will be discussing about what I have done here. So I upgraded the farmland into fertile soil below the crops, and it turns out that the Mine Factory Reloaded planter can't plant the magical crop seeds on the fertile soil. So I was pretty much forced to start using the farming stations from the Ender IO. But in the end it worked out pretty well. I was kinda concerned about the power use of these machines because they are using the power even though they wouldn't do anything. And they actually I think they use more power than they when idling, more power when idling than what is shown in here. But quick rundown over here. So I also found out that you don't have to place the seeds in this grid here. So you can pretty much just place in whatever spot you want the crop to grow and how many seeds you want to grow in that place, and it will just pick up pretty much the whatever is coming from the seed, the essence, and it leaves pretty much the seed in place. So now I could choose how many seeds of whichever crop I would need, and later on, if I see that I'm lacking some essence or whatever, I can just plant more of them. It's pretty simple actually, and really neat feature. What this needs to work is also a hoe. So with the hoe it harvests the crops. I chose to create stone hoes, and they come automatically from this crafter here. So I will just have to stack up wood and cobblestone in here once in a while, and it will just transfer those hoes with transfer nodes. That's that, and I have the power in here. I have solar panel level 4, and I put down 3 of these level 3s also, because this couldn't keep up with when I put down the 5th or 4th, I'm not sure, but anyway, of the farming stations. And the power is transferring from here with Tesseract. So I have one channel over here and it's coming in here. If this is something you're not familiar with, you can also leave a comment down below or question. I will answer in there. Or I could do a quick rundown in the coming episodes. But yeah, and this is also accepting these essences from the farming station. So the farming station is set up to push from top into the Tesseract. And I have a Tesseract over here above the drawer controller, and it is set up to receive the items. So it will be putting the items automatically in this storage system. But what we saw over there was, I think, was the, I'm not sure if something is, yeah, there is coal. Coal is has come to its limit on these drawers, and nothing else I see. Yeah, just coal. So I think, oh, I have for some reason I have double the amount of coal, so I can just take those out. I think actually I should for now take them all out so they don't hinder the use of the machines, like so. And what else? Let's see. So yeah, and from the Tesseract there is also going the power into these autonomous activators, and they have the watering cans, reinforced watering cans, and the autonomous activator is only clicking right click on the first slot. There is not this doesn't give the particles of the watering can for some reason. So at first I wasn't sure if it was working, but it is, and it doesn't. This leadstone flux duct doesn't block the watering can from watering these crops. If this was solid block, it wouldn't work. I tried it out earlier. I tried it, I think, against Tesseract. I'm not sure, but yeah, anyway. But this is working like a charm. As you can see, the crops are growing like crazy, and I have tons and tons of the essences over here. Next thing I think I should be doing is creating the Applied Energistics storage system. But I thought I would make a complete overhaul of my base over here, because this is actually not really pretty. I'm actually not too much into the pretty kind of stuff. I'm way much more into functional. But what I did here was going through the, where is it? Well, anyway, the chisel with the stone, different variations over here, and I was trying to look up what would be good material to create another base, like some distance away from this starting base. So this is what I tried this far. There's sunken stone panel is over here, there's stone panel, and there's stone road. I haven't decided yet, but I'm pretty sure I will be going with this sunken stone panel, at least for the roads, and I think I might like when I create some area with the machines or whatever, I will create that from something else. That's the plan, at least. And what I have also been doing the whole day today outside camera is these bad boys. So solar panels, and this is level 4. I have one over here also, and I had one over the farm back there. And what I did was create a couple of crafters. I had this one create the energy cells and machine frames, and this one creating pretty much the stuff needed, all the other stuff needed for the solar panels. I can tell for sure that this took quite a while to make all these solar panels. I had a goal in mind to start generating all my power with just one solar panel, so it would be the solar panel 6. It generates 4096 RF per tick, so that should be good for some time, I think. And as said, this took quite a while. It took like tons and tons of glass, aluminium, redstone, some gold, also tons of wood planks. But in the end, it wasn't really that hard to make. It was pretty much just time consuming, and luckily I had pretty much all of the resources that was needed to create the panels. So I thought I would start the episode, well, with a little ranting of what I have done, but by creating the level 6 solar panel. So let's see if I get this. Yeah. And I should be able to make it in here. So let's see. Like that. Let's see, I have, yeah, that and that. Yep. That there, like that. And boom. That's that. Great. Now I think I won't be running out power anytime soon. I can just pop this over here, and I will be yeah, it's filling up pretty fast. That's nice. So I think I will in the future, if I ever need more power, I can just generate more of these, and I will upgrade this hardened energy cell into the resonant one, and I will transfer all the power from these solar panels with these tesseracts, so I can get rid of all of my starting power generation, like from the magmatic dynamos and whatever. So cleaning up, making things pretty. So that's great. Also, if you are planning to start creating the solar panels, I highly recommend for whatever smelting, I highly recommend creating these Civicchio furnaces, because these are amazing. Well, I can show you. So this is like, these are crazy fast, as you can see, and they use very little power. One coal is going to last like crazy long, and as you can see, I have two of these furnaces over here, and it generates the glass this fast. So this was really helpful when I saw that I was running out of glass over here, because this really used, I have no idea how many stacks, but having the fire essence and earth essence really helped me over here, because I didn't have, I almost used all of the sand that I was getting by side products from the pulverizers in these. But yeah, that's pretty much what's been happening and what happened. Our magnificent level 6 solar panel. And yeah, so I think I will start cracking on the Applied Energistics next, and I think I will create some kind of little starting island over there. So I will be back when I have something done. And we're back. It seems that it's about time to wrap this episode up. So I'm going to go a quick rundown about what I have done and what's going to happen next. So I started a little platform over here beside my starting base. We started with the angel block and created this little platform. It's now the size of a one chunk. I figured I might as well just try putting these upcoming areas or whatever in the size of chunks, because, well, if you use chunk loaders or spot loaders, you can just drop one spot loader in there if you need it. Keep it running wherever I am over here. And that's what I have this far. And I have a request, because as said earlier, I'm not really that much into making stuff pretty, but much more like functional guy. I have never made I think while playing Minecraft, I don't think I have ever managed to make anything pretty. So if you have any kind of suggestion I should take into account when creating this Applied Energistics base over here, or anything else around this area, please feel free to leave a comment down below. I will be reading those comments and I will take into account every suggestion. So that's that. And when I was looking up what the Applied Energistics need, I began doing something towards the Applied Energistics. So it seems that this skystone is needed still to begin with the Applied Energistics, and you make the skystone by dropping down the skystone dust into a barrel of lava. So I can just demonstrate it quickly. So I put down my stone barrel here and just drop down the skystone dust over there, and it's done. So what I also found out that I will be needing, I think, quite much of these Certus quartz crystals, but pretty much you can't get them from the essence. So if you have dust, you can't make them into the crystals. So that's kind of sad. But I found out that you can create them with the Certus quartz essence. You get the Certus quartz ore, So you can put it down in the sag mill and you can get the crystals with that. Otherwise, if you operate with the Certus quartz ore, you put it from pulverizer, use engineer's hammer, crusher. So the sag mill is pretty much the only way to get these, at least in large quantities. Or is it? Well, you could get it from sand also, but I haven't sieved any sand so far, and I'm not sure if I will be going down that road at any time soon. So that's the most viable way for me getting the crystals. So I created the sag mill and yeah, put down the dark steel ball over here, and now I'm set for some time, at least getting me started on the Applied Energistics. So that's what's been going on now, and I think now is a good wrapping point. So if you like the video, leave a like and leave a comment down below and subscribe. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.